G'day YouTube, Ranger Oz here. It is 7 a.m. my time, and Nintendo announced yesterday that they were doing a Pokemon Direct 8 minutes, as you can see on the bottom on the little corner screen down here. I hope if I got that right. um, I am being a little bit quiet, mainly because everybody else in the house is asleep. So, yeah, we're gonna see what they have in store. Of course, whoops, that's not what I want to do. Of course, a lot of people are thinking that we might be seeing an official announcement for the long rumored Pokemon Stars, which is the sequel game to Pokemon Sun and Moon. Um, that would be on the Nintendo Switch and hopefully the 3DS because I don't have a Switch yet. If Stars did come out, we would probably get one, maybe, depending on how different a game it would be to the Sun and Moon. But nonetheless, we are here, we are recording. Uh, and we are going to see what there is to be seen when this starts. So we're just waiting for them to get going. Um, but yeah, what do you guys think? Like I said, finding things. Sorry. So yeah, we're just waiting at the moment. Waiting. I definitely haven't missed it, I don't think. But yeah, a lot of people say that it might be a sun and that it's going to be stars. Some people also suggest it might be a remake for Diamond and Pearl, which was Gen 4. I'm not a, I think, I'm not a PokeTuber. I don't know these things off the top of my head. But yeah, a lot of people are suggesting there might be a remake for uh, Diamond and Pearl, which they've been saying since Sun and Moon came out, and they've been pointing out things that are said by characters in the game that may or may not point to that. I think I saw someone jokingly say that we might be getting a black and white 3, but that was a joke. And I think at this point, black and white is done and dusted, and they're not going to come back with it unless they do a reboot, a remake, a whatever. So there's that. Um, there's a couple of other things that I haven't seen mentioned that this might be. We might be seeing a gee, I hope I got this right. We might be seeing a announcement for more Pokemon games released on the 3DS. Because, as you know, beginning of the year they released Red, Blue, and Yellow on the 3DS, and that's as many Pokemon games they released. Kind of hoping they decide to go with the other ones. Uh, just to sort of not only so that um, not only for a sort of a completionist attitude, get them all on the 3DS. And for those of us who can't track them down on eBay or Amazon or whatever, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out if I've actually got the time right. It was 7 Pacific. I think I'm in Pacific time. But I don't know. Let's find out. So, yeah. Slowly waiting. Sorry, I'm not talking too much. I'm just like waiting for this to start and trying to figure out, make sure I haven't actually missed it, or if I'm on like way too early. This will probably be edited, this bit. I'm kind of hoping that this stars thing does indeed pan out. Partially because, once again, it might give us an excuse to get a Twitch, Switch, whatever the thing's called. And partly because if you've played Sun and Moon, you will know that the graphics, while the graphics look fantastic, the way they run on the 3DS were absolutely atrocious, and you had frame drops left, right, and center. So it would be nice if if they could. Okay, so I am. So they're running late. Okay, it's not me. So it would be nice if they could, with stars. Excuse me. It would be nice with stars if they could, if they're releasing it on the Switch, either fix the frame rate drops and just the general graphical lag that you get in certain battles, including definitely a lot of the 2-on-2 multi-battles and stuff like that. Or for those of us who don't have or can't afford a Switch, just to optimize the game a little better for the 3DS. I think that was a major problem, that it wasn't properly optimized. I had this paused. Uh-oh. I may be running late. I've missed a lot. Uh-oh, hang on, let me just catch up here. Whoops, I had it paused. My bad. Sorry, guys. There we go. Nothing like it.
皆さんこんばんは。
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
今日は
Today, I'll be delivering the latest news about Pokemon from our offices.
That's what I want to hear.
As many of you know, Nintendo launched its new system, Nintendo Switch, on March 3rd.
Yep.
You may even be playing some games on your own Nintendo Switch already.
People called it.
その任天堂
And now, finally, we are
ポケモンのゲームが
excited to announce a Pokemon game for the
記
system.
念すべき任天堂
Our
シリーズ
first title on
最初
Nintendo Switch will be the Pokemon fighting game, Pokken
Whoa.
Tournament Deluxe.
Okay. That I didn't expect.
映像を
We've
用意
prepared a
しました
special trailer to
まずは
showcase the
こちら
game.
をご覧ください
Please take a look.
I should have seen it coming, but I didn't see that coming.
海外で働く兄を訪ねて僕はこの地にやってきた。バックパックには甥っ子たちへのプレゼント。兄に会ったら昔みたいにポケモンバトルだ。
I haven't actually played Pokemon since Ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon really can benefit I love this. It's like the whole Pokemon when it's training for the first time. YouTube presence where someone actually has and get hope YouTubers in future involved in some sort of thing. I think that was just
いいじゃん。
ですか？
でかくなってんだ。
the Nice. Okay, so that's not what I was expecting. What the? Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon?
I hope you enjoyed that. Pokken Tournament Deluxe takes full advantage of the variety of gameplay modes made possible by Nintendo Switch. You can, of course, connect your console to a TV to enjoy dynamic Pokemon battles on a larger screen, or if you want, you can play in tabletop mode, share one of your Joy-Con with another player, and dive into a match anytime, anywhere. In the Wii U version of Pokken Tournament, players could choose from 16 playable Pokemon.
It's so nice, but what's this
In addition to
Ultra Sun, Ultra
those,
Moon thing?
the Nintendo Switch version will include Darkrai, Scizor,
Wow, I hope that
Empoleon,
happens. Nice.
and Krogunk, as well as Decidueye from Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon for a total of 5 new playable Pokemon. On top of that, you can enjoy 3 vs 3 team battles, as well as online ranked matches and friend-only group matches. We're really giving it the deluxe treatment. Pokken Tournament Deluxe will launch on September 22nd.
Okay, this is nice. What's that thing at the end of the trailer?
Starting on June 13th in LA at this year's E3, one of the world's largest gaming conventions, we will have a playable demo for you to enjoy at the show. We're also planning on including this title on Nintendo Treehouse Live.
This is all
In
good,
addition,
but
the game will be featured in its own full-on invitational tournament at E3 as an on-stage event, which we're live streaming right from the show floor, so please look forward to it.
そして先ほどの映像の
As for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon, which we announced in that new trailer just a few moments ago, I would like to pass it on to someone who can tell you more about it.
方からご紹介します。
who's this?
皆さん
Hello, everyone. I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
Suda.
I'd like to introduce you to the latest installments of the Pokemon series for the Nintendo 3DS family of systems, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. These games offer an alternate story taking place in the world of Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, featuring Pokemon that didn't appear in the original versions. New features will allow you to enjoy your adventure even more, making this truly an Ultra title. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon will see a simultaneous global release on the Nintendo 3DS family of systems November 17th. Please stay tuned for more information.
Okay. Oops.
I have one more announcement for you. This fall, we'll release Pokemon Gold version and Pokemon Silver version for the Virtual Console service on Nintendo 3DS.
Yes!
Pokemon Gold version and Pokemon Silver version were originally released in 1999 as the second installment in the Pokemon series. With these Virtual Console releases, we've recaptured all the fun of those original Game Boy Color games, and both will become compatible with the Pokemon Bank application. We hope you look forward to reliving the excitement all over again. The games will launch on the same day as Pokken Tournament Deluxe, September 22nd.
Expect them to do Crystal as well.
Thank you,
松田さん
Mr.
ありがとうござ
Masuda.
いました。
We'll be hard at work on Pokken Tournament Deluxe for Nintendo Switch, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon for Nintendo 3DS, and Pokemon Gold version and Pokemon Silver version for the Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console service for all of you Pokemon fans.
本日の発表は以上
That's it for today.
Alright. Okay, so let me just come in here and turn that off. So that kind of went the way I thought it would and kind of didn't. Like, a lot of people were expecting an announcement for a follow-up for Sun and Moon. What we weren't expecting was Pokken Tournament DX. I'm not really that interested in Pokken tournaments because I don't have a system to play it. It looks like it could be a lot of fun. I just don't have a system for it at the moment. But you know, maybe by the time it comes out I will, and that isn't a bad thing. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is both what we expected and what we didn't expect. It is a follow-up to Sun and Moon, which was expected. It's not Pokemon Stars. It's not on the Nintendo Switch, which was not expected. They haven't revealed too much about it, so I don't know if it's a... Excuse me. If it is a retelling of the story like Emerald and Crystal were, and Platinum, or if it's a sequel to the events of Sun and Moon as seen like Black and White 2 were. There were some differences that we saw that weren't in the original games, and the Black Crystal stuff on Solaglio and Lunala, I think the Moon Bat's called. I haven't played Moon, leave me alone. Is interesting and looks like it might be some kind of control system. So we may be looking at a sequel of some sort. Maybe this is speculation based on like 5 seconds of video at this point. So don't quote me on that. But it may possibly be a sequel. So interesting, kind of what we expected, kind of what we not expected. I did say while we were waiting for it to come up and before I realized that I actually had the video paused, I'm sorry about that, guys. I did say that it would be nice if they announced the release for more of the older Pokemon games on the Virtual Console. What I didn't expect was to actually be right. So Gold and Silver has been announced for the 3DS Virtual Console. I'm a little bit disappointed it's only Gold and Silver. I never actually had a chance to play Crystal. So that would have been nice. But still, Gold and Silver, there is a chance to get a few more legendaries for your Sun and Moon Pokedex collection and a few other Pokemon in general. So that'll be good. That's good. That's basically all they had, which is quite surprising for an 8-minute direct. But you know, 3 games. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Obviously the meat the focus of the whole thing was on Pokemon Tournament DX. The other announcements, like the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon announcement, was attached to the end of the Pokemon Tournament DX announcement. It was just a, by the way, here's another thing we've got coming out in November. And Chris Gold and Silver was very much a one more thing before we go, sort of a side thing. So the main focus, the main announcement of this was the announcement for Pokemon Tournament DX. Not, not something that anybody really expected. That be not necessarily a bad thing, but we did get to see about Ultra Sun and Moon, and we did get to see about the re-release for Crystal and not Crystal, sorry, Gold and Silver. I'm hoping when it gets a little closer, they will, because I don't think they released a date for it. Hang on, let me just do a quick check for something. Yes, September 22nd. So I kind of hope that closer to September 22nd, we are going to see an announcement that Crystal will be added in there as well. But, I don't really have much hope for it. Otherwise, I would have announced it in the actual video. We'll see what happens closer to the date. We'll see what happens closer to the date. Also, there'll obviously be more Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon announcements closer to the date for that, and of course, possibly more added into Pokemon Tournament DX. All up in the air. A lot of it is up in the air at the moment. We will see what gets announced. And I think that is going to be me for this morning. I'm going to crawl back into bed. And I will see you guys next time. This is Ranger of Oz, signing off.